Ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, hello and welcome to Norco. I'm Calmputer, and Norco is a dialogue-focused point-and-click adventure that immerses the player in the sinking suburbs and industrial swamplands of an increasingly surreal and distorted South Louisiana. Norco came out in 2022 and was developed by Geography of Robots, who are currently working on a new game called Silenas, and published by Raw Fury. While making sure the game would run properly, I got serious Disco Elysium vibes, with the side dish of Citizen Sleeper maybe. Not so much in terms of gameplay, just vibes. Let's see if you agree, as we begin a new game. Norco, Louisiana. S.H.I.E.L.D. hid the stars behind halogen and flame projected onto the sky every night. There was no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. I could never sleep, it was so loud. I still can't sleep without that sound. That's the one. Oh, but this is lovely. You often dreamed that the towers were cathedrals, that the swamps listened when you spoke, that the birds became radiant spheres while circling Norco's sky. Oh, this is very surreal, although I suppose it could be... No. I was thinking maybe it was a reflection of a window, but it's behind the foreground. Anyway, you spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. You caught out on a grainer to Chicago and onward to the West Coast, thinking you'd never return. You wandered through the overlit suburbs of the vast American limbo. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes. You spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice. You headed east. You threw your phone into the Rio Grande and joined the armies of the Mesa. For months you were in the company of fugitives, sleeping in nuclear tunnels, repairing engines and weaponry. Albuquerque. I was about to say lovely, but lakes on fire. Of fire, possibly. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the land. While hiding in a freightliner, I slept. You slept easily as the truck shuttled through the plains. You called home from a landline in a motel somewhere beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead. You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. You made your way back home. Act 1. Lowland Ghosts. You wake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Monkey watches you from the corner. Okay, books, plants, flyer? A show flyer from a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out during the opening set. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain. I was outside. You didn't feel like being around crowds that night. After the show, you and Blake walked the river back to Norco. You watched the sunrise over the grain elevators. Let's see, what else do we have? Moving boxes? No. Doesn't feel like I had anything to bring with me. Sticker. A sticker from grade school, half peeled from the window. That's a lovely window, though. Outside, cool January air spills through the open window. Commuter traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens weave out of the overgrown lot next door. I mean, definitely the suburbs, yeah. You mind map? Okay, there's a lot here. Also a little bit creepy. You, yes. We're traveling. Are home again. Finish thought. We are home again. Because your brother needs you. Because your mom died. Okay. You were traveling. Well, yes. Through the Midwest, across the Rockies, down the Pacific coast. Down the Pacific coast? You were in California when the summer arrived. You recall the familiar smile on the face of the old man in the Central Valley ditch. Familiar smile. You know what? Not touching that yet. That smile burned its image into your mind. I'm gonna go ahead and just dismiss that. Finish thought. This is... your mom died. Yeah, that's short, bitter, and to the point. The cancer metastasized. It was in her liver, then her lungs, then it was in her brain. She was on chemo, never finished her third course. At the hospice on Jefferson Highway, Blake said the traffic shook the building. He left before she drew her last breath. Alone, with the morphine drip and the rattling glass, that's how Catherine died. Your mom. Yeah. Oh, that's you. What would you be? You seem to be... the leaf? Huh. Alright, well, we're gonna leave that for now. We have a laptop, and we have monkey. And we have the living room. And the overworld. Shield Oil Refinery. Exit, yes. Alright, monkey, what's your deal? Monkey, your best friend. A childhood gift. You spoke with him often when things got difficult, but then you left. He sat here for 5 years collecting dust. 5 years. His eyes fill with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring Contest Part 1, Glyphs. Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet monkey's gaze. Ready? I don't know. Yes? Oh, hello. Okay. So far, so... ominous. You successfully meet monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Staring Contest, Part 2, Rings. Circles will appear over monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the circle when the outer ring locks into place. Ready? Even less now, but sure. Okay. Wait, you changed your... you actually kind of are smiling now. Anger melts from monkey's face. Take monkey. You drape monkey over your shoulder. I have monkey now. Monkey stares at you. You stare at Monkey. Keep staring. He stares with more intensity until his gaze passes through you. You become invisible to him. Keep staring. Little circles of light pool in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is a vacuum of utter stillness. You look away. Coward. Anyway, laptop next, I think. The laptop your parrain, I think that means like godmother or godfather? Anyway, gifted you idles on a shoddy particle board desk. Wake laptop. As the screen illuminates, you notice that the signal in the house is dead. No internet. Okay, this turned into a horror game real quick. It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left a browser tab open. Ooh, I should probably not. The brotherly or sisterly thing to do would be to simply close the tab and pretend you never saw it, right? Get some sleep, OP. Need cash fast? Install QuackJob. Use promo code BLEED3 for up to 0.005 Quack coin. Well, what kind of name is QuackJob? Just like the name sounds, full of lunatics. Perhaps a way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than that gang in the promenade. Can't trade that coin on any exchanges. Everyone knows it's a Ponzi scheme. Yeah, sounds like it. Seen this exact thing, OP. Still there? Seen at the base of the upper suction. What? Oh, there's way more. Hello? Modbot archived all YX2Q posts at SAP Anglers YX2Q. Anybody still post here? Nope. Place is a wasteland. Wanted to run something by you, gents. Was knocking out sack late. Oh, right, this is in Louisiana. There's probably a lot of French. Anyway, in the spillway, saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that the sun, OP. Yeah, that does look like the sun. Funny, talked to somebody else, seen it too, near the parish canal. Nothing like this, but birds in them swamps be acting weird. Looked like it was made of glass, maybe. Would glow real bright, then not at all. Moved fast. Best pick I could get. All kinds of crap been happening out that way. Get some sleep, OP, and now we're back to where we were. Okay. Okay, the fact that it auto-zooms up is a little bit annoying. But like, yeah, that's what annoying websites tend to do, isn't it? Alright. Right-click. Yeah, so something is happening in the swamp. We had some books here too. Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. Read, sure. The proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward, Gentilly, St. Bernard, and finally the East. They curated a theatrical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. Right, plants. You assume a million has been keeping the plants alive. Okay, million. Name, don't know yet. I mean, I would just have plastic plants instead, but I guess that's also kind of dystopian. Right, living room. And front yard, bedroom, kitchen. I'm trying to figure out... Is that outside? Yeah, front yard, okay. So this is how we're looking now. This is our cone of vision, maybe. Alright. Laundry, photo album. A family photo album. Look, yes. Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather, a peculiar look on his face. Impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake through the obscure lighting. He's dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. Pleated khaki shorts. A photo labeled duck. Also, my mind map is updating like crazy now. Anyway, a photo labeled duck. A scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man at the center points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Turn the page and there's Blue. Your father, though you've never thought of him that way. An easy smile on his face, a canister of dip shoved into his front pocket. You set the book aside. Kinda wanted to see, but maybe I can do that here. Duck. Pop's Pier. Blue. Blue. A vague memory. You don't remember Blue, only the things he left behind. Photographs, cologne, tools, the name that your mother kept. Even the pictures that have survived are too faded to make out. Finish that thought. Actually... Yeah, there is a line between Blake and Blue. Can I? No, I cannot drag them around. Your brother, okay, so that clears that up. Is a lot. Is oblivious. Is a lot? I think we'll find out more if we click on this. Younger, reckless, gets in trouble, spends sleepless nights scrolling. Edgelord, sensitive, compassionate, foolish. Can't take criticism. Always needs money. Tries to help those he loves, but often makes things worse. Are you projecting now? Because who was it that left when our mother was having a medical crisis and dying? Right? Also, always needs money? I mean, how do you know that's still true? Oh well, anyway. What else? Insecure, dysmorphic, constantly checking his reflection, always seeking validation. Yeah, I think you're projecting here. Was terrified of you leaving, and now he's terrified of you dying. He needs to get over it. When I think of him, I just feel guilt. Yeah, that's probably something you should investigate. No love, or anything like it. Your brother. Yeah, I wonder if there are therapists in this future. Also, let's see. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. The smile of the man who crouched in the ditch of the highway revisits your mind. His head was smudged with Wednesday ashes, and mascara ran from his eyes. Okay, well that was illuminating. Duck. An old friend of your mom's. Your memory of him is scattered and vague. Alright, but there are people surrounding there. And there are people surrounding here as well, or maybe not people, but things. And then we have Pop's Pierre. Your grandfather, Peter Pops Pierre Melancon. He passed away when you were a teenager. He seemed to court controversy, though as a child you never understood why. Probably for the best, then. Right. Mail. A letter from Shield Oil sits atop the stack of mail. Shield Oil Community Notice. Dear neighbor, please be advised. There will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on the evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. I don't believe you. If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Shield Norco Office of Community Engagement. Also, wait, March 19th. Wasn't it January now? Maybe it has been a while. Photograph, outside, books. You know what? Let's see, when was this? Wake laptop, yes, good. View tab. 1217, although that's from 99Q. 5-7. Wait. Best pick I could get. So this person and this person is the same, but they have different counts. Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. What else? Couch. Let's not be lazy. Television. An old defective flat screen that your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flash before you. Tune in. Oh, hello. This is getting psychedelic. Yeah, no. Photograph. A photo of your mom holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing, as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white. That feels kinda nice, though. Books. You peruse the titles of the bookshelf. The western margin of the lake. Fenceline diaspora. Gonna leave. Laundry. Your mom's unfolded laundry. Wait. It must have been months ago. Or wait. It is also possible that everything that happened in the, let's say, prologue before chapter 1 was just a dream. That makes maybe a little bit more sense now. Maybe. Kitchen. Laundry room. Pills. Your mom's painkillers are spilled across the counter. Alright, yeah, I'm thinking she's probably still alive then. Backyard. Wait. Attic? Uh-huh. Microwave. Laundry room. You were always frightened by the laundry room. Kinda the same as a child? Weird. Boxes. There used to be much more clutter up here. You imagine your mom gave it away as the end approached. Okay, so it wasn't a dream. Got it. Then, wait, that makes even less sense now then. Unless our brother is severely depressed. Million, okay. I've heard your name. Kitchen, truck, container. That's be nice. Million sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall the night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mass was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. The robot regards you casually. Speak. Million. Okay, you're awake. Ah, so we have a name. Good. Best sleep in years. The sound of the refinery did always help you sleep, didn't it? In any case, I am certain I was no help. She gestures towards the motorcycle at the edge of the carport. I was turning over the engine on that bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy, but they're in good shape now. All I need is a fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing inside, but I had my hands full. Where can I get a fuse? Were you expecting a call? Why would so many people be calling? Were you expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went off to. He's useless. I wonder where he could be. Likely at the bar or bookstore, if I were to guess. Where can I get a fuse? The gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. Persuade Troy? If I'm coming with money, I hope I have money, actually. Why would so many people be calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gather she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. Can I click this? I sense that many people would like to acquire that data. Okay. I am unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts. He probably wouldn't be drinking at a bar if he did. Who exactly would want to see the data? Who is this client? I haven't a clue. These aren't things she discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research. She finally worked herself to death. No, pretty sure it was the cancer. Though, I mean, cancer probably... It probably didn't help if she was overworking herself. I took her knowledge for granted. She always kept strange company. Taking things for granted. Yeah. Your mother had a lot to teach, but she wasn't always the easiest person to get along with. Who exactly would want to see the data? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others have forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. So, anyway, that's all. I kinda want to know, like, the timeline. Nothing new. Well, no, you two are blue again. Million is a friendly face there. That's cool. Right. Motorcycle. A disused motorcycle with extensive rust and wear. Pry bar. A steel pry bar lies on the ground. That was useful. Front yard. Hello? Quit game gameplay. Oh, this is just settings, really. Got it. container. Your mom kept all her gear in a plastic container strapped behind the cab of the truck. Boots, waders, flashlights, tackle, first aid kit, etc. Alright. Truck. This truck was your grandfather's. You remember riding it in his lap while he let you steer. The dead wasps that collected behind the seat, the smell of grease, whiskey, and nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck into New Orleans on the weekends. No AC, windows down, the rattling chassis. You and Blake would drive the truck into New Orleans on the weekends. No AC, windows down. The rattling chassis was deafening, going 75 on Interstate 10. Million has been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mom's death. Yeah, I mean, that just confirms that it's been quite a while. Let's go to the front yard. Cat? Your mom fed the neighborhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. Mary? I don't want to stomp Mary. Good God. Your grandfather's statue of the Virgin Mary sits in the shadows along with the crawl space of the house. Crawl space? Why would you mention that? In statue is its own thing here. Oh, okay, yes, this way. Looking creepy. You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. It's made of concrete. Inspect further. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. You run your hands along the deteriorating contours of the statue. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the center of the electronic configuration is what appears to be a card reader. Behind the statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly. Yeah. Okay. I would put the face back. Actually, I would take the statue with me, probably inside. Then again, that's really only useful if you have the card needed. Inside, backyard, street. Window. The overhead light of the neighbor's kitchen illuminates yellowing wallpaper and unused furniture. Does that suggest that they don't live there anymore, maybe? Do you have anything to share? No. Padupi. No, Padupi, probably. Sisters. And a turtle, tortoise. Snowball stand. Floodgate Tavern. Home. Dimes discount. Let's listen in. Little sister. The turtle. He crawled out of the trash can. Don't touch him, see? He's dirty. No, he's not. Turtles are always clean. They live in water and trash cans, apparently. Trash water is not clean. Let's go. Just let me stare a little longer. He's pretty. Door. Anything new? Still the same. Snowball stand? The snowball stand is closed for the winter. So it is January-ish. The lights are on at Padu Private Investigators. You knock. No answer. Alright. Apple Street times... Let's go with times discount. Hello? That wasn't you. Film set. A film crew is set up along River Road. Several floodlights illuminate the gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. Approach. As you near the set, a small, energetic man jumps from his chair. Tension, dumbass! Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? It's a detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any other questions? Sounds cool. So is this like a murder scene? Rude. Stupid. Hey. No, that's fair. You know what? Wait a second. You from around here? Yeah. We could use some cultural expertise, you might say. We're filming a Bayou cop drama, and all these knuckleheads are from LA. An actor on set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas. Oh, that's right, Noah, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy bought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, that don't make you a cowboy, Hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. The director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will ya? This script needs some work. What do you say? Fine. Great. Hey, Noah, get over here so you can learn something from this stupid redneck. Hey, now you're rude. The actor smolders. He whispers under his breath. I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah. You're a redneck, a real salt-of-the-earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumber hayseed than you. Okay? So, just take a knee. Alright, anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? Asshole? Bad daddy. Graphic devil? Asshole is universal. And also sounds a lot more... But I mean, it depends on the rating you want the movie to have. Asshole. That's it? An asshole? Thanks a lot, William Faulkner. That's real creative. Now get out of here. You're holding up production. I mean, that's fair. Gas station... I had to convince someone to let me enter, though. So many evenings spent watching traffic pass by this gas station. Little has changed. The neighboring business still sits abandoned. The surrounding streets are quiet and empty. Yeah, you don't want a gas station on an empty street. That's not good for business. Well, well, well. Look who's back. And look who's degraded. What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? And you even brought your little doll, did I? Oh, the monkey. That's cute. Wow, Troy, you look like shit. Back because my mom died. Yeah. You're not that stupid, are you? Catherine, she too valuable. They'd never let her die. If anything, she probably vacationing on a hard drive somewhere. Oh, okay, so we can download our minds now? Trolling me about my dead mom? Trolling? You're so damn sensitive. Can't say nothing around you. Your mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake. Okay. She used to pay me to help from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with S.H.I.E.L.D. snooping around. Okay. I seen some wild shit out in them swamps with Catherine. I don't believe a word of it. But tell me anyway. I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. And anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you into this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine. You repeat yourself. For speaking truth. Ain't letting nobody through till I get an apology. Very least. You clearly deserved it. Go have some glue. If you really want to get through, go get me some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. No. Yeah, shuffle off then. Speaking of pills... Batcher... no. Apple Street... and home... Let's see... that's interesting. Can't get to the kitchen by clicking the world here. So kitchen... pills... pick up. You pocket your mom's pills. Yeah. Probably should check what kind of pills, to be honest. But... no, they're probably, like, for... well, pretty clearly for cancer. Or against cancer, I would say, depending on how you look at it. Times discount... Got me them pills? Only way you're getting through. Yeah, I got your pills. Smart move. I'll let you cross the picket line this time, punk. Oh. This is, kind of depressing. Candy... I need a few fuses. Let's see. Fuses hang on the shelf. No, they don't. No, they don't. They're standing up. You grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. To use an item in your inventory, drag the item from your inventory menu to the intended target. Okay, we have an inventory now. And there. You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. Okay, so I have money. I just don't know how much. That's interesting. Oh, no. We're gonna stay there. Good. We can leave. We accept transfers. Alright. Kiosk. The disembodied, illuminated head of the kiosk levitates silently in the browser. Good evening. How may I help you? You own this place? You know Troy, that guy outside? Thank you for your inquiry. I am forwarding it to Perilou and Sons, LLC. Perilou and Sons has declined to respond to your inquiry. So, why did Troy get fired? American Discount Southeast Incorporated prides itself on its outstanding mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. At American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations, we leverage automation and machine learning technologies to enhance the lives of all employees by firing them so they can get a better job elsewhere. To apply for a position at any American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location, please visit American Discount SE-ADSE today. You own this place? Oh, clearly not. I'm good. I'm good. Cigarettes, liquor, candy, dog food. No, there was a cat outside. That's unfortunate. Price scanner. Yeah, we're leaving. Let's go. back home. So you needed not... Ah, right, the fuse is for backyard. You got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks lately. Perhaps we should look for him there. One sec. Just let me know. I think I will stop here for now. I feel I was correct to invoke games like Citizen Sleeper and Disco Elysium. These games all share a melancholy. Worlds of unfulfilled promises. There's a beauty in that, though. It's worth exploring. Maybe even if you play games to escape and this game hits a little closer to home, maybe? Shared sorrow is half a sorrow, after all. The game is beautiful, both in terms of art and story, and the music is lovely. And I look forward to seeing where the story goes from here. I am expecting more psychedelia, and more dreams mixing with reality. As for the game mechanics, it's a point-and-click in the vein of older LucasArts titles, and it seems like it doesn't have any failure states. Except in that minigame with the monkey's eyes, I suppose. But anyway, I don't think it is possible to get a game over or get stuck in a way that makes progress impossible. And I always liked that. Makes for a more relaxing experience. Finally, I would like to thank Polygon Classicist for the key to the game. You were spot on. This is definitely my kind of game. And with all of that said and done, ladies, gentlemen, and you beautiful in-betweens, I've been Calmputer, this has been Norco, thank you for watching, and I hope you'll tune in next time. Also, I hope I didn't mispronounce too many of the French words. Oh well.